All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and their elders of Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to the Akim that's out there pushing and sincerity and the truth of the sound doctrine. Of course, we come week in, week out to prophesize the downfall of this wicked ass place called America, and to, of course, wake up the elect of the nation of Israel. You know, the 12 tribes, which is Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. And all 12 of those tribes are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. So again, man, you know, prophesying the downfall of this wicked place. You know, Babylon, aka, you know, also known as America. You know, and to warn our people that you know, destruction, the day of the Lord is coming. All right. So actually, we can start off with that scripture. We're just going to jump straight into the scriptures.
That's right. This is Ezekiel 33:1. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people.
Thy people, which is the children of Israel. You know, let's talk about the whole world. When it said, speak to the children of the whole world. Go ahead.
And say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman.
Right now, so it's the same thing. What we're doing today is the same thing as before. You know, when the Lord said He was getting ready to send the sword to us to a certain land, you know, you had a watchman doing what? Go ahead.
God. If when he sees the sword come upon the land, he blows the trumpet.
He blow the trumpet, meaning what? He's warning.
It says it right there.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, it does.
And warn the people.
Right. They said so when he see the sword coming, he blows the trumpet. What we out here doing is we blowing the trumpet and telling you people, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, that destruction, the day of the Lord is getting ready to come, man. And you already see it with these food distribution sites. You know, people think this shit is normal, man. You know, people think all this shit is normal. You gotta wear a mask every time you go to the store. You think that's normal? You know, you think that's normal?
You gotta stand on a social distancing.
Yeah, you gotta stand 6 feet apart. You think that's normal? You know? But you know, people, they just walk by, you know, enjoy that every Saturday. Hey man, the Lord is getting ready to surprise you, man. Go ahead. Because y'all don't want to hear it. Go ahead. So like,
then whosoever hears the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head.
Read that again. Read that part again.
His blood shall be upon his own head.
The part before that.
The top.
Yeah.
God. Then whosoever hears the sound of the trumpet,
he said whoever hears the sound of the trumpet, go ahead.
And taketh not the warning.
It said taketh not the warning, right? So you heard it and you didn't take the warning. What's going to happen? Go ahead.
If the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head.
The whole world heard this truth. The whole world know that the whole world, almost every so-called black person in the world know that they are Israelite. They heard the warnings, right? The whole world know what the hell going on, man. People do random videos on it, right? But it said if you hear the warning and you don't take heed, the Lord's going to destroy your ass, man. Go ahead. Right.
He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning.
You got all these evictions happening, and people just act like that nothing going on. Man, the Lord going to destroy a lot of our people, man. And you women better wake the hell up, man. Fast. Go ahead. All right. Because you women are really going to feel it the hardest. You're going to start losing your jobs. Right now, the so-called black woman got Esau, Edom, on her side. But what happens? What happens when Esau, Edom cuts that? He's not backing y'all up no more. What happens when he cuts that? Right? Y'all gonna be on your own. We see it right now. A lot of people gonna be left out here, man. Go ahead. You laugh now, but we gonna have the last laugh. The Lord gonna laugh at your calamity.
Right.
Go ahead.
Hey, when the brother just spoke, all the so-called black women, they look
You can see it in their spirit.
Yeah.
That they heard the power in the brother's voice.
Huh.
And they might be all the ones that try to hunt you down.
And it's cool. And, you know,
They just right now, they're in power.
right. We die in this thing, man. We die in the truth, Lord willing. Because they going to roll up on us. You know,
like
no
if I was
doubt.
trying to get with you.
Right.
Come on, those women trying to get with you.
Go ahead.
Like, we gotta find that brother with the blue garment.
Yeah. You see how they stop and look like their eyes blink and shit? Like, what is he saying?
God, it's your favorite scripture. Yeah. The Lord is going to make, Isaiah 13, I think 11, 12. The Lord's going to make man more precious than fine gold out here, man.
Shit, we're already seeing it too.
Man, these goddamn ships out. Oh, go ahead. You say something. Go ahead.
No, I said we're pretty much already seeing it right now. All these simps out here, they're no strong men out here.
Yeah, man.
Except for us.
Right.
That's about the strongest you're going to get.
That's why they call it the Simp Sons.
The simps.
Exactly.
The sons of Simps.
Right.
Yeah.
These simps out here, man, they ain't got no damn strength. You know? They walk by here with their head down, pushing the damn stroller, man. And a woman in the front like she the man.
Hey,
Same niggas that go around shooting up everything,
Right.
but their woman tell them what to do.
They get down on their
Yeah.
knees. They bow down to their queen.
y'all niggas the same ones that try to beef up your body just to show off a six-pack. Whole time you don't have no strength.
Niggas be having the weakest spirits.
Yes.
We was just talking about that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Gone.
So yeah, man, what did this guy say? Y'all heard the sound of the trumpet. This truth is all over the world. There is no excuse. Everybody's heard it. You know, the Lord is making it known so everybody can hear, man. You know, the Lord gives makes reasons to destroy people. You know, go ahead.
All right. His blood shall be upon him,
Right.
but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul.
Yeah, so who take a warning to go and deliver his soul? If you coming up there, man, and you know all these things kicking off. And you know the biggest excuse that everybody has is, oh well, all this stuff happened before. Yeah, right. At the same time, maybe, but not at the same time. You know, maybe all this stuff has happened before, but definitely not at the same time. You know what the scriptures say? We're approaching a time like this, like never before. We are in a time like never before right now.
Yeah, but it happened. The next time somebody say that, it happened in the time of Jeremiah. It happened
Right.
in Babylon.
Right, and then what
Right,
happened?
and what happened?
Right.
It got destroyed.
Right, exactly.
It
Prime
happened
example.
during the time of the Medes, you know, the Roman and the Greek Empire.
Right,
And then what happened?
Right.
It got destroyed.
it got destroyed. You know, you people got no idea what the hell going on out here, man. They think BLM going to save them, man.
In fact, but every time there was a great plague, there was always a war or some destruction.
Right,
Even at the time of the Black Plagues in Europe,
right,
you know, what happened? We was in power, but what happened? We lost our power.
right.
So the Lord always sends plagues before he destroys the place.
Right.
Egypt?
Yep. Perfect. The problem with these people is they don't read. You know? They don't read. Go ahead.
All right. But if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet,
So if the watchman sees the sword coming and you don't blow the trumpet, what's that saying? If we see all this stuff happening, we not doing these videos, we not coming out here, you know, we're not warning the people what's going to happen.
and the people be not warned,
You're right. They're not warned. They don't know what's going on. Go ahead.
if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity.
Exactly. Go ahead.
But his blood will I require at the watchman's
He
hand.
said, but his blood, what I require at the watchman's hand, meaning what? And all those people that got killed was because of you. Because you didn't warn the people. That means the blood will be on our hands. But at this point, you know, we're still warning you. But at the same time, the blood is off our hands because we done, what we all here doing, man? We tell you, we don't just sign up every week and tell you that this stuff is coming, man. We told you the prophecies of Matthew 24, Isaiah 13, Habakkuk 2, Luke 21, Revelation. We told you all this stuff, Revelation 13, you know? The whole book of Revelation, really. You know? We told you all this stuff was coming, but you know what, man? The blood is off our hands. Because you don't want to hear the warnings. You don't want to hear the warnings. You know what you niggas want to do? Let's take up arms. Man. Y'all stupid, man. Go ahead.
Actually, can you get Proverbs 1 and 22?
Drop. What's that? Oh shit. You know, hey man, people gonna be in trouble, man, when famines come.
Yeah.
Man, it's gonna be
big trouble when
yeah,
the
man.
famines
Big trouble, man. Hey man, cannibalism is gonna start big time. Cannibalism is gonna be a big thing, man. It already really is, but it's gonna be a widespread thing, man. You know?
There ain't gonna be no more refrigerators.
No more refrigerators. And I said widespread on purpose.
No more deep freezers.
Yeah, man. No more goddamn walking SUVs, man. A lot of people gonna lose weight, man. We gonna
us too.
drop. Yeah, I'm about to say, man, we gonna lose that fucking weight and shit. You know, go ahead.
This is Proverbs 1 and 22.
Yep.
How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity?
Yeah, let me say this too. You know, sugar's a drug. That refined sugar,
Yeah.
that's in your bread and your big dumps and all that shit. When Jake can't have that refined sugar, he gonna go berserkers, man.
Yep.
You know?
Hey man, we see Chick-fil-A always lined up down there, man, or the Chick-fil-A that's be down the street. But Jake, man, the meat shortages, that's gonna be one thing, right? Jake already going crazy.
That's why we try to have meals now with
Yeah,
beef.
yeah. This Jake already going crazy, you know. And when we tell them these things, and we tell them that there is an answer, I don't want to hear that, man. I ain't no Israelite. Well, whether you believe it or not, you are the chosen people of the Most High. You know, we tell you that. You might not want to believe it, but it is what it is. You know, you're not behaving that way, you're going to be destroyed.
And technically, you're not chosen at this point because
Right.
you're going to die in your iniquity.
Right, well, you're going to die in iniquity.
But you chose, your spirit is chosen.
Your spirit is because you're an Israelite, and you're the chosen of the Most High.
Right.
That's why you had that mindset, saying that you're not an Israelite.
Right.
You know? Go ahead.
And the scorners delight in that scorning.
Right. So it said, how long? Well, at first it said, how long you simple ones will you love simplicity? How long are you people going to listen? How many more prophecies need to be kicked off? Go ahead. And it says, scorners delight in that scorn. Right. And that goes back to people coming up against us. No matter what doctrine they're in, they won't fight against each other because they're both scorners. You know, they have the same spirit, even though they believe in two different things. They have the same spirit, and they will come up against us. Even though you might have a guy, which we did a video when you had a guy that said Israelites weren't so-called black, but then you had a guy that said all Israelites are black. But then they both came up against us, and they didn't fight each other. So that's scorners delighting in their scorning, man. Because they both wicked, and we're the ones to call it out. That y'all both wrong. You know, y'all both wrong. Go ahead. All right.
And fools hate knowledge.
It said fools hate knowledge, man. You know, that's why when we tell our people that they can't do certain things, that's why when we tell our people that they can't do certain things, and you gotta change your ways, completely. You change your ways completely, they hate us for it. All right, because they hate knowledge. The world right now hates knowledge. Everybody just want to do whatever it is they want to do.
You want to take up arms too.
Right.
Hey, I have a picture right here. This is from World War II. What the hell are you supposed to do against this? Niggas try to take up arms if it picks up.
Hold on.
What the hell are you supposed to do against this? They're gonna blow you away easily with normal guns. And you think that you can take up arms.
That's because Jake is not spiritual.
That is.
All right. What happened every time what happened every time that Jake tried to rise rebellion against a kingdom? It failed. Because the Lord is letting you know that, no, I'm the one that put you in slavery. You're not going to break yourself out of slavery. Only I can do that.
It says, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
When Lord Yahweh Shemel shall pour his spirit out unto the world, and ain't just our people, he's going to pour his spirit out into the world. It's not going to be nice. We read it in Isaiah 13. Jeremiah 6 and 10. There's several scriptures that go into that. See, we can crack the codes of the Bible. You know, and that's spiritual power in itself. You know, to